Everyone knows his name as he starred in several movies that a lot of people loved, such as Pursuit of Happiness, Men in Black, and Hitch. Will Smith is a big name in the entertainment industry and is even considered as one of the most beautiful people in the world by People magazine. You see him in big movies, but there are just some bits of information that not a lot of people know about this A-list actor. Born as William Carl Will Smith Jr. on September 25, 1968 in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, he is the son of Caroline, a Philadelphia school board administrator, and Willard Carroll Smith Sr., a refrigeration engineer. Smith started his career as a hip-hop artist, known as the Fresh Prince, long before he became one of the most bankable actors in the world. After he made his debut as an MC with modest fame, his popularity increased once he starred in the television series The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air about his life. When the show ended, he transitioned from television to film, starring in many blockbusters. Here are 10 things you didn't know about Will Smith. Number 1, his real name. Everyone knows Will Smith's name for the many popular movies he had starred in or produced, but not a lot of people know his birth name, which is Willard Carroll Smith. He was named after his father, so that makes him a junior. His nickname was Prince, since he has this irresistible charm that usually lets him get away with trouble. Turns out that same nickname would soon become his rap handle, Fresh Prince. Number 2, he was originally offered the role of Neo for The Matrix. The lead role for the popular 1999 sci-fi film The Matrix went to Keanu Reeves, but originally Will Smith had been offered to play Neo. However, the 48-year-old actor turned it down so he could star in Wild Wild West. It turns out that turning down the role for Neo for The Matrix was the biggest regret he had in his entire career. Ironically, the movie that he turned down Neo for, Wild Wild West, is the movie that he regrets making. Number 3, he's really good at math. With an IQ of 115, Will Smith is rumored to have a perfect SAT score, although he only admits to the numbers of being pretty high. In an interview, he declared that if he wasn't an actor, he'd be a computer engineer because his favorite subject at school was math. If I weren't a musician or actor, I'd be a computer engineer. I was always good at math. I probably would have been the guy who invented the remote control if I had been around then, he said. Will Smith is one of the few celebrities like Johnny Depp, Angelina Jolie, Brad Pitt to have an IQ above 110, which is ranked from superior intelligence to genius or near genius. Number 4, he was a millionaire at 20. After he hit big with the song Girls Ain't Nothing But Trouble, they attracted the attention of Jive Records and Russell Simmons, who signed them to the label. Their successes grew bigger with the release of their first studio album, Rock the House. They received their first Grammy Award for Best Rap Performance for Parents Just Don't Understand, although Summertime was their most successful single. By the time he had turned 20, he made his first $1 million. Since then, his net worth has only grown as he's transitioned into acting and taking roles in blockbusters like Men in Black and Bad Boys. Today, he has some money in the bank, approximately $300 million, for which he received $20 million for Men in Black 3, Suicide Squad, Hancock, and The Pursuit of Happiness. According to Internet Movie Database, his biggest payday was for I, Robot, approximately $28 million. Number 5. The media used to call him Mr. July. Thanks to his energetic charisma, funny, laid-back attitude, and the outgoing personality he has, Smith is a fan favorite among viewers, which is why his films received critical praise and helped his career to get bigger and bigger. His films used to hit the big screens in July, because this month is perfect to release big studio blockbusters. For years, he released blockbuster after blockbuster, including Independence Day, Bad Boys, Men in Black 2, Bad Boys 2, I, Robot, and Hancock. One of the reasons why the press used to call him Mr. July. Number 6. To prepare for his role in Suicide Squad, Smith shaved his head. In 2017, he portrayed Deadshot in the supervillain team-up action film Suicide Squad. To be able to make the film, he turned down Independence Day resurgence. The film had a strong debut that set new box office records, grossing over $754 billion worldwide, becoming the 10th highest grossing film of 2016. He had to raise the standards of Deadshot, and to prepare for the role, Smith chose to shave his head. Plus, he spent some time training with Navy SEALs and Army Rangers. While there, he practiced firing a Glock 9mm handgun and an AR-15 rifle. Also featured in the film were actors Jared Leto, Viola Davis, Cara Delevingne, as well as Margot Robbie. Number 7. He wrote a children's book titled Just the Two of Us. The hip-hop artist wrote a children's book about fatherhood titled Just the Two of Us. He took his inspiration from the song of the same name from his debut solo studio album, Big Willie Style. The book is his tribute to his parents and to his little boy, Trey Smith, whom he had with his first wife, Sherry Zampino, in 1992. His vibrant, touching lyrics and Kidara Nelson's paintings capture the true beauty and intensity of the father's love as a child grows up. Number 8. His educational background. Smith graduated from Overbrook High School in Philadelphia. But when it came to college, the rapper did not entertain the idea of getting into any college or university. He never gave it much thought because, well, he's already a millionaire. Growing up, his parents supported him in his dream to become a famous singer. However, if he failed, he had to come back to college, but he didn't have that problem. Some publications reported that he turned down a scholarship from MIT, but according to Smith himself, he never planned to go to college nor applied to college. I had pretty high SAT scores, and they needed black kids, so I probably could have gotten in, but I had no intention of going to college. Number 9. He can solve a Rubik's Cube in under a minute. The famous actor has a lot of secret talents that not many people know about, and we bet you probably didn't know about this incredible talent. He is one of the few people who can solve a Rubik's Cube in under a minute. Yes, he has mastered the difficult task of solving a Rubik's Cube in under a minute. Impressive, right? The event displayed his talent on live television as well. If you've seen The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air and again The Pursuit of Happiness, you've noticed him solving a Rubik's Cube. It wasn't any trick involved. Smith really solved the cube. Number 10. Smith is the first hip-hop artist nominated for an Academy Award. Upon the success of Bad Boys and Men in Black, he has started his solo career with the release of Men in Black, the theme song from the film of the same name. His solo album, Big Willie Style, went 9 times platinum by the Recording Industry Association of America. Then he played heavyweight boxer Muhammad Ali in the biological sports drama film, Ali. The film didn't do so well at the box office, but critics loved it. He gave such an incredible performance and received a nomination for the Academy Award for Best Actor and the Golden Globe for Best Actor Motion Picture. Now that you've learned more about Will Smith, what fact is the most interesting about him? Do you like his movies?